Alright y'all, today we got the strange fall off of Taylor Swift. Now I'm not no big Taylor Swift fan, but I didn't know she was falling off. If anything, I thought Taylor Swift was one of the biggest artists of our generation, whether you like her or not. You gotta respect them Swifties, man. Hey, Swifties, don't come for me. I'm just reacting to this video. I'm with y'all. Come on, we locked in, twin. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this channel, but make sure you guys tap into my second channel, Berto2. The link to that will be in the description. We're almost to 27,000 subscribers over on the second channel. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate you guys. We're uploading 2 to 3 videos every single day over on the second channel, so I need to see y'all there, man. Tap into the Twitch streams, link to that will also be in the description. Let's get right into it. Come on, where you at, family?
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Taylor Swift fell off.
It's what all the white girls say in unison, while the regular people just don't give a fuck. So if you haven't heard the news, Taylor Swift just dropped a new album last Friday. But apparently, it was a 2-pack of ass. Hell, the shit was so bad that everybody, and when I say everybody, I truly do mean everybody, seemingly just doesn't like this shit. And apparently, it was so bad to the point that even her fans were criticizing this shit. If you know anything about Taylor Swift fans, then you would know.
Don't listen to anything. God damn it, I heard that she dropped an album and then re-recorded that same exact album, and then it went even more crazier than the first time of the album. And it was the same exact songs. All she did was re-sing it. Oh, no, that's crazy.
Know that Taylor Swift could release an album of her farting in the mic on repeat for an hour straight. Her fans will still call it the greatest thing that's ever touched God's green earth. But even still, apparently, this album's worse than that bullshit. Like, you know it's bad when people are openly criticizing Taylor Swift on Twitter, and none of her fans are sending these people death threats. Like, we are truly in the end time. But from my extensive research, aka me scrolling on TikTok, I have conduced 3 reasons on why this album has flopped so bad, and overall why Taylor Swift seems to be falling off so bad. With reason number 1 being, she's too fucking old. Now, before the remaining Taylor Swift fans proceed,
maybe it's because didn't she just get married too?
To lynch me on a fucking
the Swifties are turning on her because she got married. They jealous.
tree. Definitely finna get demonetized for that one. I promise you, I'm not trying to diss her. I'm actually being dead ass. And the way that I can prove it to you is because I'm getting everything I'm finna say from this white girl's video that I've seen on TikTok. And if you ask me, she looks like a Taylor Swift watcher. So yeah, this shit has to be proven, or at least a little bit valid. So basically what whatever this TikTok girl's name, basically what she was saying throughout this video is that Taylor Swift basically aged out of her music. Or in her words, outgrown being a white girl.
Taylor Swift's new album is many things. Unfortunately, good is not one of them. The problem is Taylor Swift is aging out of being a white girl. Before you scroll, let me cook. When Taylor was a teenager,
What? She's aging out of being a white girl? Okay, let's hear you out.
she wanted to be a pop star, so her parents decided to take the country route. Keep in mind, this is the 2000s. Pop music was highly sexual. It was sleazy, and then you had things like bling rap.
Boom, 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 promiscuous girl, wherever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I want. Promiscuous, I already know, and I'm all young. Promiscuous girl, you're teasing me. You're all that I want, and I got what you need. Come on, man, that's good music. That was before y'all, you little youngest time, little chipmunk ass niggas, man. Y'all know nothing about that Nelly Furtado. That's hard. Good music.
It's not a place for a little white girl. Country music, on the other hand, loves a little white girl. And she's blonde, Billy or not. So her family moved from Pennsylvania to Tennessee to launch her country career. That's why for the first several years of her career, she faked a southern accent. She was trying to fit in, seem authentic. Once the pop landscape started to change the late 2000s, early 2010s, that's when she started to transition to making pop music. And now to talk about white girls. White girls don't have sex. They don't know what that is. White girls...
What?
They're cute, they're adorable, they're like dolls, they're precious, they have to be protected. Do you remember a couple months ago whenever parents would bring their kids to Sabrina Carpenter shows and then act aghast because Sabrina Carpenter, who is a highly sexual artist, was referencing sex on stage? Of course they were, because how could a short, cute little white girl who is also blonde, a blonde, cute little white girl, how could she possibly know what sex is? It's the assumption. Women having sexual freedom and willingly engaging in sex is highly associated with blackness. You can see this most clearly when it comes to things like Disney and Nickelodeon stars. Miley Cyrus, she was Hannah Montana, all-American girl. And what does she do whenever she wanted to shed the Disney image and say, hey, I'm not just a little girl anymore? She releases Can't Be Tamed in bangers. Ariana Grande, another cute little white girl. What does she do whenever she wants to shed the childhood image? She releases Dangerous Woman in Sweetener. They would do things like hang out with rappers. They would incorporate black music styles into their own music. So that way whenever they'd be sexual, it's like...
Black music styles. Not that she's like wrong, but it just sounds funny when she says it. Yo, my bad real quick, but I gotta put y'all on, man. I know y'all like money. Shit, I like money. Money's nice. And I'm about to give y'all the easiest hustle to make some side cheese while you doom scrolling watching Berto videos, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all be playing games on your phones for free. Now I'm about to show you how to get paid off it. hit the link in my description or scan this QR code on the screen, and in only about 30 seconds, you're gonna be able to sign up for freecash.com. It's super simple, just like any website with a quick email and a password, you're in. It's gonna be a wall of games just waiting for you to get to that cheese. There's so many valid options, so just actually pick a game that you would like to play on your free time. You speed run the levels, and I'm talking about actual money that you can spend IRL, go straight into your free cash balance. I'm telling you, bro, this method turns your brain dead time where you just chilling playing games on your phone to actually stacking some cheese. Realistically, most people are pulling $10 to $20 in a day just from casual playing. You ain't even gotta be going crazy for real. And if you're one of them grinders, you actually like to get to that bag, there are offers where you can make up to $100 to even $500. So it does get pretty insane, I'm telling you. Now, some of the top earners, you don't gotta do this, but if you want to, you could actually speed run and spend a couple of dollars for better earning opportunities. But you don't have to spend a penny, bro. You could dead ass get a bankroll just by playing the free games. Stick to the free stuff and you'll still be able to cash out. So next time you're taking a break from my videos and you just chilling and you playing games on your phone, you might as well make something out of it. You guys know I've always said, man, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well make some money, man. And they made the cash out process so easy. They have PayPal, gift cards, whatever works for you, they got it. So hit the link or scan the code and sign up for free today, gang. Because when you use my link, they're already gonna start you off with a $5 bonus. Where you at, family? You already know I got you, bro. Let's get back to the video, but go get your money, dog.
Oh, I'm not just a little white girl anymore. And over time, they would drift away from that because that wasn't who they authentically were. They were just using that as a way to escape the chains of being a white girl. Taylor Swift has never had to do that, and why would she? She makes being a white girl so fucking profitable. And the thing about Taylor Swift is that being a white girl is not just profitable for her, it's her entire brand. Because she's just like so awkward. And whenever she dances on stage, she's like bad because she's like awkward, and she loves like cats and baking and like hanging out with her fans. And she would likely continue with this forever, except for one small problem. Taylor Swift is 35 years old, and it's not like she's showing signs of aging or anything, but the brand of being a white girl is very much being a white girl. What happens in a few years whenever she's 40? What happens whenever she starts to get wrinkles? Since you're middle-aged, it's not cute anymore to be awkward. So she's aging out of being a white girl, but she doesn't have a brand, or really even a sense of self, outside of being a white girl. And keep in mind, the world has been moving on. An artist like Sabrina Carpenter could not exist 10 years ago. There was nowhere in the pop landscape for her. For like a cute little white girl who's that sexual, it didn't exist. And then on top of that, things have been rapidly changing politically. So people want different things from women now. And the life of a showgirl is a testament to Taylor's inability to rise to the occasion. Like on the song Wish List, oh, everybody wants bright lights.
Why can't it just be that the music is ass now? This is a deep ass breakdown.
And designer things, and they want like a fat ass. But me, let me get to the chorus. But me,
Yo, what if Taylor Swift gets a BBL to fit into the culture, gang? Yo. Hold on. Let me cook real quick. If Taylor Swift gets a BBL, y'all gonna tap in? All right, let me stop being a degenerate, bruh.
I just want to have all of your kids. I want to have all of your kids, and then I want to live in a house, and I want the driveway to have a basketball hoop in it for our kids. And Taylor's personal struggle between her being her own woman and her being a cute little white girl is really embodied by the song Wood.
Just letting y'all know, this video is 6 minutes long. If you want to watch the full thing, link down in the description. Honestly, that was one of the greatest breakdowns I've ever seen of any type of situation. Like, that ass, give that girl a medal. She described what Taylor Swift is to a T. A 35-year-old white lady cosplaying as a 20-year-old white girl. And in all reality, there's only so long that you can keep up with that act until you start breaking through the white girl cracks. Oh, that sounds like I'm trying to fuck. What?
It did sound kind of crazy, but you know, we all know you like to play in the snow, Cloud. Aren't you from Nashville, Tennessee? Come on, man.
Did I even say that? But here's the thing. Taylor knows that. And her team knows that. Her whole brand knows that. You can't keep on making millions and millions of dollars from cosplaying a white girl. Because soon enough, she's going to be 40. Being a 30-year-old cosplaying a white girl is one thing, but being 40, you're finna start getting wrinkles, and you're finna go through menopause and all of that bullshit. And plus, she's probably gonna get married to Mr. Kelsey, so it just won't seem.
I thought they did get married. Or maybe they just got engaged.
Right. So what she's trying to do is transition.
I don't know, y'all. I'm not a fucking Swiftie fan.
Which leads me into thing problem number 2 is because her album was confusing as fuck. See, a lot of people's big gripe with this project, right, is that it just didn't make sense. I mean, the album was called Life of a Showgirl, and you can kind of see by the album cover that this album was supposed to be big, spontaneous, and kind of just in your face. But while I was painfully listening to this album, I didn't feel any of.
You listen to this? I'm just like, I don't think I've ever willingly clicked play on a Taylor Swift song ever in my life. Like, I could be wrong, but I just genuinely don't think I ever was like, oh, Taylor Swift dropped, I need to tap in. Now, I've obviously heard a Taylor Swift song, but I can't even name one off the top of my head. That's kind of crazy. Nah, I don't know. And I hope I don't get no hate for that. That's just not my swag.
those emotions. I mean, when you think showgirl, you think
But, you know, I respect the artistry, though. Clearly, she knows what she's doing. I mean, she's one of the biggest artists of our generation, again.
classy, big, extravagant, explosion here, pizzazz that, big jazz band, you feel me, some Disney shit. This album wasn't any of that. And honestly, it was just kind of corny. Like, the best way I can describe this album is millennial girl boss. If you understand what I'm trying to say, you understand what I'm trying to say. It even had a song where the whole premise of it was being a girl boss. It's like bro, we're not in 2008 anymore. And of course, as a guy, I might find something like this corny because, I don't know, I just do it. But you know it's bad when the girlies find this corny too, which if you go on TikTok, that's all people are talking. This whole album kind of felt like a woman empowerment.
Is she cosplaying as Post Malone there?
Type of album when it wasn't supposed to be that. It was supposed to be showgirl, big, brass, crazy, extravagant, fun. No, this shit felt like a fucking TED Talk, bro. And if you look at the lyrics of this album, you'll really see my point being proved. Lyrics like, did you girl boss too close to the sun? But I'm not a bad bitch, but this isn't savage, but I'll never let you down. Good thing I like my friends canceled. I like them in Gucci, Fendi. I'm not reading the rest of this shit. Come on, bro, what the fuck? And you want me to be honest? Honestly, most of the Taylor Swift music kind of just sounds like that, so I really don't understand why y'all complaining too much. I mean,
Hey, bro, he said it, not me.
her music literally sounds like boiled chicken with a Sprite can on the side of that bitch. I'm gonna be honest, I've never gotten into fascination. Like, it just gives off wannabe cool auntie vibes. Like, you know that one auntie that tried to stay in a loop? That's the type of vibe this shit gives off. This is what I would imagine her saying. Which in my opinion is corny as fuck, but at the same time, low-key, kind of who she is, bro. She's 35. So I'm not really too surprised that's what I'm hearing from her. I mean, what do you expect, bro? Y'all think she gonna keep on singing about Labubus and Stanleys for the rest of her life? Like, my nigga? Like, brother, she's a millennial.
She made a song about Labubus.
Yo, bro, like, she can't really relate to us, man. Hell, she probably has an assistant that keeps her up to date with the daily trends. But besides those basic tuna salad ass bars, in my opinion, that wasn't even the worst part about her lyrics in this album. Because one of the new things that Taylor tried to debut in this album was her being more open about her sexuality and being sexual.
I'm just imagining Taylor Swift being more sexual after just seeing a clip of her fucking hitting the goddamn. Like, what the fuck? I don't need a sexual version of Taylor Swift. We got this. We're good.
Person, which, I mean, nothing really wrong
What the
with it. I mean,
hell?
so many people do that nowadays. It's become normal. Here's the thing, the way that Taylor talks about sex is how I would imagine a sex ed teacher describing this shit to fucking middle schoolers. Matter of fact, scratch that. It's just how middle schoolers talk about that shit. Like, this girl literally has a song titled Wood on her album, which is apparently in honor of Travis Kelce's humongous spectacular dick. And in the song, she mentions getting hypnotized. Girl, you're a grown-ass woman. Why are we using terms like that, bro? You're 35. Here's another one from this song. Curse on me was broken.
This might be my first time listening to a Taylor Swift album. I'm just genuinely curious.
By your magic wand. Let's keep on going though, because we got more. His love was the key that opened up my thighs. 35-year-old grown-ass woman, by the way. Yo, I'm just saying. Now look, I do want to keep it P by saying I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. And this album was honestly the first time I've listened to her willingly since I was like 5. So if this is what she consistently puts out, then my bad, I just don't know ball. But from the looks of it, these lyrics in this album was a shock to even her closest and most diehard fans. So I think there's a common denominator. I do want to say one thing though, sonically, the album doesn't sound bad. I mean, I would wish it would be more, you know, showgirly, more brass, more instruments, instead of just the same Taylor Swift vibe that's a part of the album. But honestly, it's not a bad album. I think that's really the problem. It's not bad, nor is it good. It's just boiled chicken. Which leads me to the third reason on why I think she is falling off. People are finally tired of eating some fucking chicken with no seasoning. Like, I don't know. People are tired of listening to the same song over and over again. And for once, I feel like her fans got excited for a new brass version of Taylor. Be more of a real person instead of just a white girl robot that's programmed to say whatever is gonna get her the most money. And with this album, I feel
Maybe Taylor Swift is she's having her version of like what Drake's going through. Cause didn't Drake just say in a song the other day, said, "I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable." You feel me? Maybe she's just getting to a point where she's like, she doesn't even know how to be relatable anymore.
like
To the white girls.
fans didn't get that. Again, it's not bad music, right? I was over exaggerating earlier by saying it was painful to listen to.
This nigga trying to save face with the Swifties. Hey, I see you, that nigga cloud clopping, please. He's like, hey, bro, don't cancel me.
It just wasn't. But the best way I can describe this album is background music. It's nothing special. It's nothing that tugs on the heartstrings. Now, mind you, I don't
Forever 21 music. I'm hearing.
think any of her music tugs on your heartstrings. But hey, I guess it did for her fans. But this isn't doing it no more. Which shows you that people need something real. I don't know if you peeped this, but every single time that I've said she's fallen off in this video, I've used quotation marks. Because honestly, if you look at the stats, she's doing better than she's ever done. I mean, she sold like 3.5 million copies.
What? Oh my God. She is not. What? That's gotta be like record breaking, no?
Of her album first week. Who the fuck does that? If she goes on tour, she'll probably sell out the whole venue like she's done multiple times before. I mean, honestly, she's the furthest from falling off. But the reason why I think it feels like she's falling off is because her fans aren't under the spell anymore. I guarantee you 3 years ago, Taylor released the same album, it would have gotten nothing but love. But since the gimmick is starting to get played out, people just are tired of it. They're tired of seeing the same thing over and over again with no progression and no authenticity. This whole album kind of feels like a corny millennial's fantasy. Technically, I mean, she is that. People aren't used to seeing. And quite honestly, it doesn't even really feel like her. It feels like she's trying to portray a version of her that nobody honestly connects with. And overall, I think people just think this album is corny. And overall, they're starting to realize that maybe Taylor is corny too. But to all the Swifties who are watching this video, what do you think? Do you think Taylor is washed up, or do you think this was just a bad album and she'll come back like nothing?
Word, man. Hey, Swifties, y'all let me know, man. I'm gonna tap in. And do me a favor. I'm gonna listen to y'all. For all my Swiftie fans out there, and if you know this ends up in y'all algorithm, y'all end up watching this, let me know the top 5 best Taylor Swift songs. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna listen. You know, I want to get put on, man, because clearly, you know, maybe I'm not the target demographic, but I am a music head. I love music and I can appreciate music. So I kind of just want to see the vision, you know what I'm saying? So give me the top 5 best Taylor Swift songs, man. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Do y'all agree or disagree? Let me know. I'm tapping in the comments. All right, y'all. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?